Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm going to break down this video I played. It was just some ideas I have, just working on my sound, trying to improve it. We're in the key of F sharp, and just let's take a listen to it and see what we can create or what we can work out from it, right? So the first thing I did was this. So we started on the 4. So instead of playing a simple 4 voicing like this, right? Let's say you have this right here. Left hand has that, or you want to do that. Either way. So instead of doing something like this for the 4, I did, right? So we have that to give it a bit more unique sound versus that. And then after this, we're still on the 4, we did this. So all of that is still over the B. So this is basically taking the 7, playing it together with the 1 to create that dissonance, and we add the 5, and we can play the 1 at top again, or sometimes you select the 2. In this case, I play the 2, so the 7, the 1, the 5, and the 2 over the 4 gives you that sound, right? And we went to the 6. I wouldn't say 6. You could say the 6, but it's also the 4, which is B flat. But it could be the 6 as well, right? But everything is still over the B flat. So we have here to here. Right hand, left hand. So far we have then. So these are some cool worship chords you could use. Even for talk music. Right? Alright, so let's move on from here. So this is basically a drop 2 move, and you should know by now what a drop 2 is. I've went over drop 2s very extensively, but just a quick refresher. Let's say you're playing a 3-note chord like this. You know what? Let's start with a 4-note chord, because originally drop 2s look at 4-note chords. So let's say we have this F sharp major 7. We're taking the second note from the top, which is C sharp, and we're gonna drop it down to the bottom. So your left hand plays it, so you get a sound like this, kind of a jazzy sound, right? But I like to also use drop 2s for 3-note chords. But instead of just saying the second note from the top, you can just say the middle note, which is B. So you put it here, right? C sharp, same thing. Put the F here. Alright, so in this instance, let's see what we did. So you hear the melody. Right? So let's break it down. So we did this. So this is now, it's like a C sharp, but we'll play the F down here. But I often like to add dissonance, so that's why I played to create that sound. So on its own, this makes no sense. But in the context of the chord, so the line is, so that's the first one. So this is the next one, which is basically the C sharp inversion. We play the C down here. So we have, so now this, which is basically the B. So now we take this B, put it down here, and then the other one is C sharp, not C sharp, the F sharp, but we take this B flat, put it down here. So guys, don't get confused, remember the melody we're building on. This is where we are. So let's go back over it in the context of the video. So we have, so this move here is very fast, but you need to practice it very slowly at first. So now we go to here, which is basically a A flat minor. We take the second note, put it down here. So we have, then we go to here, the F sharp inversion, F down here, put it down here. So let's see what we went to after that, just to confirm it. So went to here, which is C sharp. Right? So we have so far. Right? Then we need to do na 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 na. So we'll go back to F sharp. For this, C sharp, and this, so this is a B, but I added this. You could add this, or you could just do that. A lot of times I just do this. So far we have, or you could just do that. I think I did this. It would have been easier. Alright, so after that, so we have this. You hear this dissonant note playing here. So 1, drop 2, right here. Right, and let's see what was the bass on. I think it was the 4, 6. So it was on 6. So 6 to 5. Right, 6 to 5. Alright, cool.